Re ga ma dha ga ma ga ma ga ni re za.
And now you are balancing in a way two worlds because you are partly in the US, you are partly in India, partly you are touring around the world. So how do you manage your energy? How do you keep at it? Sometimes you sing, I think, 3 concerts a day, you perform, you are continuously meeting people, teaching. How are you able to manage your energy?
I don't think I think there is as much energy as you want in the universe.
Okay.
Because I never felt. Partially, I don't understand this question. I know where it comes from because I do feel tired when I go in my seat on the airplane and then I fall flat for those 13 hours at a stretch.
Okay.
So I understand that part, but I've never felt lack of it when I'm doing my work.
Okay.
When I'm singing, I never feel tired. I'll probably feel a little stretch in my neck when I'm done and on my way back from a concert. But then when I get up and start teaching, everything disappears again. So I think if you find your emotional balance, if you find what gives you happiness, then the rest of you aligns itself in the anatomical world perfectly with that balance.
Very nice.
Not to mention that I've started to exercise to be able to do this when I want to do what I'm doing. I want to continue doing it when I'm 80 years old, 90 years old. That's why I've started to make sure that I exercise physically as
Also,
well.
Yeah.
But like I said, there is never a lack of energy. I don't, even after the third concert, actually, when I was going back home, I was still humming. So,
Okay. If there was time in the day, maybe you would have done another.
yes.
Yeah, you would have. Okay. And how are you able to, today for example, in the corporate world, everybody is talking about work-life balance. Now the new thing is work-life integration. And you are really also, your life is a great example of integration because I think the boundaries are very,
Right.
very thin and porous again of where. So how would you like to say something to that? Because a lot of people are struggling with that, Mahesh, today. People want to be able to do everything they wish to do, but are maybe not finding the way to, incorporate all of that in their time.
See, the one, I think I'm not an expert, but I'm just trying to share from my personal experience. If you look at certain things competing with each other, you probably want to see them aligning with each other. If you make that happen, then it automatically starts all pulling itself together. When I try to rest, I only rest. I just play the tanpura and I go to sleep. When I'm singing, I'm only with singing. I'm not thinking of what time the concert should end. That is not my thought. So being in the moment is probably the key. The other thing I think is, the parameter of success in the evolving society is very polarized towards the monetary status that you have. But if you were to close your eyes and think of what was your most favorite, let's say, sweet, the answer is not based on how much it would cost.
Correct.
It is based on what it does to you.
So,
If you were to think of who's your best friend, if you again went to close your eyes, the answer is not based on how much wealth they have.
So
It is the bond you share. So many things in life are beyond the realm of quantifying balances.
True.
I think we have an internal compass within all of us if you are in touch with that compass, I like to call it God, then you automatically are aligned. You are born balanced. The world makes you imbalanced. You just have to say, you have to hold your own in the world that
Correct,
you belong
correct.
to.
Correct. No, that's very beautifully said.
And if there is more individuals that are aligned, I think we will align the world.
Very nicely said. Very nicely said.
Gamadani ma Madani